Game of Thrones, Jon Snow, top 9 rules for success and leadership. Are you a fan of Game of Thrones? Comment below. Today we're going to talk about what makes Jon Snow a great leader.
Hit him till he finds his feet. He yielded. Looks like the bastard's in love. All right then, Lord Snow.
Lead with your heart. Don't judge a book by its cover. Don't just look at their resume. Look at where they could be. As a leader, it is your job to see beyond than just the appearance. Let your employees surprise you. Sometimes they may not even believe in themselves, but if you believe in them and you see what they could be and you help them paint a picture, a better version of themselves, and you build that yellow brick road for them and they will follow you, and that's how you become a great leader.
Some of the Night's Watch feel you have too much affection for the wildlings.
They were born on the wrong side of the wall. Doesn't make them monsters.
Title doesn't make you a good leader. A good leader leads without title. Just because you are the manager, you are the director, you are the VP, that doesn't make you a leader. Leadership has to be earned. For someone who has a good title, but if no one follows you, no one respects you, then you are not a leader. On the other hand, a good leader like Jon Snow, it's not about the title, that people naturally want to follow him because he is driven by a mission. He's always about a bigger cause. You need to have a mission that you believe in, and that's how you have people follow you.
No, you're just gonna light the biggest fire the North's ever seen to let them know you're coming.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
She's right, you don't.
The most important quality of a good leader is being able to spot talents and empower them to make decisions. If you're the smartest person or the most competent person on your team, there's something wrong with that. As a leader, what we want to focus on is the vision and communicate that vision with our team members and inspire them and knowing what they could be, and then empower them to go ahead and execute that vision and turn your vision into reality. You don't have to know everything. You just need to find the right people who know what you don't know.
You're right. This isn't your fight. You shouldn't have to come to Winterfell with me. I shouldn't be asking you. It's not the deal we made. I need you with me if we're gonna beat them, and we need to beat them if you're gonna survive.
The crows killed him because he spoke for the free folk where no other southerners would. He died for us. If we are not willing to do the same for him, we're cowards.
As a leader, if all you focus on is competition all the time, and you ask yourself, how do I beat my competitors? That's a very narrow-minded leader. So instead of thinking about competition, here's what I want you to think about: collaboration. Don't think about how to crush your competitor. How do you profit from your competitor? How do you create a win-win situation? Maybe you can share your customer base. Maybe you can cross-promote. Maybe you can share your resources. How do you form those strategic alliances? Don't be a lone wolf.
I am true to my word. Or I try to be. That is why I cannot give you what you ask. I cannot serve 2 queens. And I've already pledged myself to Queen Daenerys of House Targaryen.
I'm pleased you bent the knee to our queen. I would have advised it, had you asked. But have you ever considered learning how to lie every now and then? Just a bit.
I'm not going to swear an oath I can't uphold. Talk about my father if you want. Tell me that's the attitude that got him killed. But when enough people make false promises, words stop meaning anything. Then there are no more answers, only better and better lies. And lies won't help us in this fight.
I love it when John says, when people start making false promises, words don't mean anything. I think it's very important in business that we lead with integrity. And I believe integrity is very simple. It's you do what you say you're gonna do. It's very, very simple. In front of your team, if you say you're gonna do something, you do it. You follow through. You make a promise in the marketplace, you follow through. Lead with integrity. I think in the business world, this is missing. Sometimes people promise you to do this and do that, and they cannot even show up on time.
Cersei thinks the army of the dead is nothing but a story, made up by wet nurses to frighten children. What if we prove her wrong?
I don't think she'll come see the dead at my invitation.
So bring the dead to her. Bring one of these things down to King's Landing and show her the truth.
How do you propose to find one?
With the Queen's permission, I'll go north and take one. You asked me to find a cure so I could serve you. Allow me to serve you.
The free folk will help us. They know the real North better than anyone.
They won't follow Sir Jorah.
They won't have to.
You can't lead a raid beyond the wall. You're not in the Night's Watch anymore. You're king in the north.
I'm the only one here who's fought them. I'm the only one here who knows them.
I haven't given you permission to leave.
With respect, Your Grace, I don't need your permission. I am a king. Now, I came here knowing that you could have your men behead me or your dragons burn me alive. I put my trust in you, a stranger, because I knew it was the best chance for my people, for all our people. Now I'm asking you to trust in a stranger, because it's our best chance.
Leading by example. A lot of leaders, they believe that leading by example is outworking everyone else on their team. That's not what we're talking about. It means leading by example, leading at the front of the line. Doesn't mean that you have to outdo everything and outsmart everybody. It means that you're leading what you say your core values are. If these are your core values of your company, and that's good, you lead by example by living those core values.
Thousands of years ago, the first men battled the White Walkers and defeated them. I want to fight for the side that fights for the living. Did I come to the right place?
That's why in business it's so important to have that mission statement. And that mission statement is what you communicate to the world, what you are about. And it's how you communicate to your team members, your employees, what your organization is about. And that's why a lot of businesses remain small, because the business owner thinks too small. They're driven by ego. You ask them, well, so what do you want from your business? Well, I just want to make enough money so I can pay my bills, right? I just want to make enough money so I could retire. I just want to make enough money so I can live a good life. That doesn't motivate anybody. And that definitely doesn't attract the talents that you want. People want to be part of something bigger. They don't just want to be part of something small. They want to be driven by a purpose, a mission.
You won't win. I know your people are brave, no one denies that.
You know nothing.
6 times in the last 1,000 years, a king beyond the walls attacked the kingdoms. 6 times they failed.
And how do you know that?
Every boy in the North knows it. We grow up learning it. Where the battles were fought, the names of the heroes, who died where. 6 times you've invaded, and 6 times you've failed. The 7th will be the same.
Mance is different.
You don't have the discipline. You don't have the training. Your army is no army. You don't know how to fight together.
You don't know that.
I do. I know it. If you attack the wall, you'll die. All of you.
While you have that optimism, believing in your vision, at the same time, knowing that you need to be okay to say no. Maybe the vision that you have, this vehicle won't get you there. This strategy won't get you there. This approach won't get you there. You have to be flexible enough to pivot, to come up with a new strategy, with a new approach. It doesn't matter. Your goal, your vision doesn't change. You're aiming to get there. But you need to be flexible with your approach and know when to say no and when to not fight the battles that you know you're gonna lose.
We're here to say goodbye to our brothers and sisters, to our fathers and mothers, to our friends, our fellow men and women who set aside their differences to fight together and die together so that others might live. Everyone in this world owes them a debt that can never be repaid. It is our duty and our honor to keep them alive in memory for those who come after us and those who come after them. For as long as men draw breath, they were the shields that guarded the realms of men.
As a leader, your team counts on you to make those tough decisions during those tough times. It's never pleasant. Ending a partnership or letting go of a long-time employee, it is never ever easy. That's why you are there as a leader to make these tough decisions and make these tough calls. If you want to be liked, if you want to be popular, if you don't want to rock the boat, well, then you're not going to be a very good leader. Now, I think as a leader, be respectful of those situations. If you're going to let go of someone on your team, don't make it personal, right? Don't attack them. Tell them, help them what doesn't work, and maybe help them to transition into a new career. That's what you need to do as a leader. So there you go. Those are the top 9 rules for success and leadership from Jon Snow. If you enjoyed this video, if you enjoy my new look and makeup with the beard, comment below. Winter is coming. And we know what's coming with it. And we can't do it alone. Oh my God, this is hot. I hope winter is coming. I'm done. Are we done? We're done.
Perfectness.